There was a time when animals and people lived on the earth harmoniously, side by side. Each respected the other, and they went out of their way to be friendly and useful to each other. The elephant, being the king of the animals, decided one day that there should be a king of the rivers and marshes. He thought somebody should be responsible for alerting people to the coming of the first rains, so that they would have time to get ready and start preparing their tools and seeds. The king of the animals sent out his trusted town crier, the cockerel, with a message that any animal who wished to be considered should attend the king's court the following morning. The next morning, the elephant came into his courtyard after having partaken of his breakfast and found many animals for the post had gathered there. The cat, monkey, toad and frog, flamingo and crab arrived. The elephant inspected each one of the candidates and started weighing up their qualities for the position. To the cat, he said, "Cat, you don't even like water. You run away and hide at the first sight of rain." Cat was dismissed. To the monkey, he said, "Monkey, I am very happy to see you here, but you are so playful and forgetful. I am afraid you might forget your duties because you always put playing first." Monkey was dismissed. To Flamingo, he said, "Flamingo, you would be very good for the post. You love being in the river, but I am afraid your voice just is not loud enough. Nobody would hear you." So Flamingo was dismissed. To the crab, he said, "My dear crab, how could I make you the king? You don't even have a head. Where would we put your crown?" Crab was dismissed. That just left Toad and Frog. The elephant scratched his head. "I can't really make up my mind between the two of you. I am sure you would both be very good at the job. You both have wonderful voices. I just can't choose," he said. Then Cockerel suggested there could be a race to decide the issue, and the king agreed. "Let there be a race," he proclaimed. "We will start here in the courtyard, and the first to get to the riverbank will be crowned king of the rivers and marshes." The king made his way to the riverbank so he could see with his own eyes who the winner would be. When all was ready and in place, the cockerel let out a mighty screech, and Toad and Frog were off. They jumped and double jumped and triple jumped as fast and as long as they could. Toad was the quickest, and he had built up a small lead when suddenly he came to a halt. There, in front of him, was a wide and deep ditch. Toad was not at all sure that he would be able to jump across. In the meantime, Frog had caught up with him and also stopped. "Whoa!" he exclaimed. "A little ditch! That's nothing for me." He took a mighty jump, using all the strength he had in his strong hind legs, and comfortably made it to the other side. Toad knew he had to get across, but poor Toad, he just did not make it. He tumbled all the way down to the bottom. Frog was the first one to reach the riverbank and won the race. The elephant congratulated him, and he was duly crowned king of the rivers and marshes. At his coronation, the king of all the animals, Elephant, made a big speech. "Frog," he said, "now that you are the king of the rivers and marshes, your first duty is to announce the coming of the first rains, so that all the farmers can get ready to start doing their important work. You shall do this by singing your Kroo song as loud as you possibly can, and for as long as it takes to get the message to everybody." That is the reason why, to this day, when people hear the frog song, they are very happy, because they know that the dry season is over and the rain they need to grow their crops is on its way.